What is good, everybody? This is coinworker coming at you with a video on ammo. I personally needed more ammo with the tournament coming up. I've been shooting a lot of it into the woods. So it was time to restock. And I always seem to struggle, which ammo should I buy? Now, I use Amazon just because it's cheap, free shipping, and it gets here fast. So that's where I stuck with shopping for my ammo. I'm a 3/8 guy, or 9.5, and I bought two brands for us to look at today to just kind of take a look and see the differences of what we get. So the first brand I bought, and I got them at the same time. They are slightly apples to oranges when it comes to price, because one of them was 1,500 of 3/8, 1,500 3/8, and the other was 1,000 3/8 ammo. So what I can say is the price negligible for what we're getting here. Both very similar. And if you throw it in your Amazon shopping cart or on your wish list, is what I do, and let it sit there, you can kind of monitor the price, and every once in a while things go on sale or drop in price for a little bit, and at that point, pick it up, grab it. I just happened to pick these two out because they seem to be the best deal and the best reviewed and named ammo for what we do. So PGN is where we're going to start. The PGN came in a bag, two bags actually. It was double bagged. The first bag is super thick, good plastic. The second one is a little bit thinner. No leaks. They wasn't broken open or anything like that. When I open it and feel it, it is not greasy. Looking at a handful of ammo here, and I have not, as I played with this so far, seen any, as I say it, I am seeing a pockmark. So this one has a very small divot in there. I don't know if that'll show up in camera. It looks like it did just a little bit, but there's a small divot on that one. But the rest, I'm not seeing any divots in the light. Now, by eyeball, these look pretty spherical. I'm not going to say I'm a pro at knowing how perfectly spherical these are, but they look pretty good. They don't look oblong or anything crazy. Okay, so one little pockmark in that handful. Let's take another handful out of here and just take a look. As I peek around, I am not seeing any other divots or pockmarks in this, so that's great. Okay. Let's look at the other stuff. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, I do want to weigh these as well. That's why I have a scale out. Here's the other box. Now, I cannot pronounce the name of this, so we're just going to call it QZ. It might have been ZQ something, but I think it's Q and then Z something or rather. I cannot pronounce the name. I'm not going to try. But this came in a box that was slightly torn open inside the other box with this bag as well. Now, nothing was leaking, no ammo was falling out, but I will say that the box is very thin cardboard. And then when I cut it open and took a look, the plastic inside of here is pretty thin as well. So I would say there's a smaller risk, and there's 1,500 in here. So there's a smaller risk that this could have busted open, but it had not. So that's the good news. This bag, as I just touch it, it is greasy. Not super oily, but enough to make my fingers shiny. I don't know if you can see the glistening there. So there is a substance on it, but again, it's not dripping wet. As I take some, they feel a little slicker just because there is this coat on it. And I shouldn't even call it a coat. It's more of just a very light substance of oil, which already as I rub, it feels like it's going away, almost like a moisturizer on my hand. So that's great. It's nothing to be concerned about. Not seeing any issues on this ammo either. So far, so good. Let's just take a bigger handful here and take a look at what I'm seeing. I am not seeing any pock marks. Everything looks good. No ovals or anything that I can see. Yeah, we're looking at ball bearings. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so the next thing I want to take a look at is how much they weigh. Is there any difference in weight here? Sorry about that. All right, here we go. Let's start with the PGN. Turn on the scale. 0 grams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. 10 comes to a total of 35 grams, 0.41. 35.41 grams. It just jumped to 0.42, but we'll call it 35.42 grams. 35.42 grams. Let's see what we get here. That's zeroed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't confuse them. Wow, 36.20 grams. So the QZ is definitely heavier. The QZ is definitely heavier, but not by much. 36.20 grams on 10 of them. Let's just look at them individually. That went back to 0. Just put 1 QZ in there. 3.62 grams. 3.62 grams. 3.58 grams on PGN. So that is an interesting take. I am impressed with both packages. I honestly think everything about this is negligible. If you have this aversion to the oil, immediately go with PGN. That's going to be your best bet. This oil is nothing that I am worried about. It is not as bad as some of the reviewers say. Like, I've seen people say that it was dripping with oil, and no, not that bad. So, but I've seen that said about the PGN as well. So who knows? This was my results in my order. I ordered them at the same time and had them delivered at the same time in the same box. Shipping was fine. The box held together. I don't know what else to say. Honestly, I don't think it matters. Go get yourself some ammo. If you think lighter ammo is better, but bigger is good, so go with 3/8 with a little lighter, go with the PGN. If you want something heavier for a little more weight, go with the QZ. That's really the only difference I'm seeing. And I mean, those weight differences are pretty small. But then again, we're shooting some negligible distances and latex widths as well, which seem to make a difference. So I'm sure everything makes a difference. So sure, your results may vary. Have fun. Good luck. Hope to see you guys at the tournament. Take care. Stay on target.